So it's just about 9:30 on a Monday morning, and I'm about to tackle this side. I've been holding off for a while, but now I've got some steel, bought some brand new steel. So I'm going to be doing this today, this big hole here, and I'm going to be doing this bottom sill panel. Now obviously with any 50-year-old car restoration project, you're going to open up a can of worms, and today I've opened up just that can. So working on this front door pillar here, and we ended up having a mighty rust hole here, another mighty rust hole here, and then down the bottom we've got another mighty rust hole. So I am going to fix that. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to fix this. I don't know if I'm going to get to that sill panel. To be honest, the sill panel can come last. It's very difficult. So this I like doing, this is fun. So I'm just going to cut more out of that, try and get it nice and square, have a look inside, use that rust converter, and see what we can bend up. So a few of you have been giving me some recommendations on my welding. So first up, Dylan, legend, great guy. Thank you. You've told me to cut my sections smaller so that they fit. I'll see if I can show you this. So basically I can't hold it and film it perfectly at the same time, but what I've done is I've made a tiny gap on this, so I've cut this actual metal bit smaller than the hole slightly. So when I patch it up, Dylan reckons that it'll make the MIG welding better. So we'll see how we go on that one. And then secondly, Billy, I don't know what's got Billy so spooked, but Billy told me to turn my shit down. So I had it on 2 and about 12. So now I'm going down to 8 and 1. He reckons that's going to be heaps better. So I have had it on this setting before and it's been shit, but we'll have a crack anyway. I'm getting better at welding. I'm doing things differently with my cuts. So we'll see if it goes any better this time. Here we go. Okay, while not perfect, it's a shitload better than my usual welds. So still a bit of grinding to do, but probably about half as much as usual. So I reckon that's pretty good. Thanks heaps, Billy and Dylan, you fucking legends. So we'll see how we go with the next one. So I'm sort of struggling with making templates. So I'm going to try this this method that I saw on the internet. We'll see if we can get something pretty close. You sort of got to just put the paper over roughly and just get your pencil, try and find the hole. I don't know. Oh yeah, well, I can see how this is working. Yeah, not bad. How I'm gonna get in here? Oh yeah, just find the edge of it. I don't know, what do you reckon? It's pretty close. Have a crack at cutting that out. I'll cut it, place it on the steel, and then I'll trace around it and then cut it out of the steel. See how we go. So it's close. Just needs a little bit of work. It's not bad though. Cut a bit off there, shorten that bit, cut that bottom section off. So because it's a bit smaller than the hole, what I did is I found this old Allen key and I actually made a handle. So I just put a little spot on there, and then what I'll do is I'll stick it there and do my spots, so that because just before when I tried to like line it all up, it just fell down into this channel and I had to cut more out just to be able to get the fucking piece out, which was an absolute pain in the ass. So in one way, Dylan's magical cut it smaller, welds are better, works a treat, but in other ways it's created a lot more work for me. So I'm gonna have a crack at getting this in line, welding it up and seeing how it looks. I just snapped off heaps easy. Again, not too bad at all. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks pretty good to me. I like this method, boys. Billy and Dylan, legends. Alright, so this side is fully done now, all patched up, ready to go. Absolutely love it. Done a brilliant job. Stoked. Now it's time to cut out this sill panel, this rusted sill panel, and replace it. This is my dreaded thing to do. Should I? I'm doing it. So I saw this technique. I'm going to try this first, where you sort of like tap into it with something sharp and see actually how thin the steel is. I don't know, I can't really tell. I don't like this technique at all. But when I look in these holes, there actually looks like a fair bit of metal in there. Not sure if you can see it. See, it looks like there's actually a decent bit of metal in there. It's only, you know, these bits here. Maybe I shouldn't cut the whole thing out. Maybe I'll just do some small patches. Alright, I'm just going to do some small patches. Fuck it, see how we go. Alright, that's what I found inside. The inner section is pretty rusty. Am I worried about that? I'm not sure. Looks like that's just the bit that's encasing the wiring loom. I don't think this was on the other side. It's like a tube. Maybe there's a tube that runs all the way through there. that encases the actual wiring loom. Tube. Holding the wiring loom. Steel. Rusted. But metal's still alright. That tube actually gets better and better as we go along. It's only really down here that it's shit. Pipe's still good there. What is this shit music I'm listening to? Alright, so I reckon I've probably made more work for myself by doing it this way. But, oh well, I'm a glutton for punishment. That's a fair bit of mud and rust coming out of there. What do you think of my technique of getting out all that old shitty rust? The old blower works a treat. So I got my first 2 patches in. New welding settings, looking a lot better, I reckon. So I've still got a few more to go. But Dylan and Billy, thank you.